There's something happening. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing. But you're just going to have to be prepared for it. You're going to have to be prepared for it spiritually. Not religious. Not religiously. But spiritually. So let me just get on with what I've heard her say. And then I'm going to just let it go. And let it take a life of its own. And let it talk to those who know and feel this type of spirit too. So here we go. Miss Kim Porter been talking to me ever since this thing happened. And I think, oh, and I did one on Kanika too. She came to me too telling me stuff. And I did one on her. It's not like I do these things all the time. There's people that does this stuff every single day. But I only listen to the spirit of a spirit that I can actually really hear. And then I'll pull cards on them. And then I'll put it out there. Other than that, this is no normal routine for me to do. Maybe it will be. Maybe it is supposed to. I don't know. I don't know. I have to take it day for day. I really do. Because these spirits are calling on me. I mean, unusual spirits. There's another spirit that keeps talking to me as well. And that is, and this person was before my time. This person was way before my time. And I may do a reading on him. He was a rebel as well. Rebel spirits talk to me. You know, people who goes against the system. People who won't shut up. And people who don't fear the truth. They're the ones that talk to me. Always. Color doesn't have anything to do with it. Nothing like that. Because this next person that's been nudging me and telling me things, you just wouldn't believe who it would be. And when I decide to do their video, then you'll know. But each and every one of these people that I've done a video for are rebels. They're people that are not afraid of the truth. And they know I'm not afraid of the truth. So maybe that's why they talk to me. And a few others. Some others, I got much to say about that. I'll just let that go. But the true ones, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. They're not the ones that's out there trying to just do things just to get money and doing it over and over and over again. You cannot connect with that many spirits like that and just be okay. All right, so here we go. This is the first card that popped up. Not the right time. And I was like, Kim, I know it wasn't your time yet. I know that. You've been telling me. You've been telling me. And I was waiting for this to pop out. And it was the first one that came out. It was not the right time. That's what she's saying. It wasn't the right time for her death. It wasn't her time to go. It wasn't natural. It was not her time. I'm telling you guys. Was it Prince's time? It wasn't XXX Tentacion's time. It's a time for every one of us, but these are what you call ritualistic. They're planned out. Their deaths are planned. So this is like some deep stuff here. This is some stuff that, that is wicked and evil that people do in order to stay on top. This is what they do. This is what Kim told me. She knows about it. She's trying to tell you guys she knows all about this stuff and how it works, but she didn't think that she never thought that someone would betray her. She didn't think that. And then the abundance card fell, but it fell in reverse. She was like, everything I was planning on doing, everything that I was, having to do, she said it's gone. Because it was going to bring some type of abundance to her to be more more independent, more able and stable to take care of her children, advance her children to another level of spirituality, have her children to be comfortable. Her number one thing was her kids. Them children was her number one thing. And that's why she was coming out. And then she wanted to be truthful. She wanted to come clean with a lot of stuff, even though she was involved in it and never said nothing at that time. But she was willing to sacrifice to do it. But see, what Kim was telling me as well is that she was telling somebody, I don't know if it was a family member or a friend or something, somebody that she really trusted. She let them know about her little dreams and what she was planning on doing because she was feeling so good about it. And she really trusted this person. Whoever this person was close by her or around her a lot. And don't be fooled that family can't do this shit to you. Don't be fooled, okay? Don't get it twisted because they can. But somebody she was around that she was telling things to. She wasn't telling it to everybody, but she was telling some things to somebody. What she was about to do, her plans, how she wanted to be more independent. She was coming out of some kind of spell, like somebody had her under a spell or felt like they had some type of control over her. She wanted to like end that for good because she was losing herself. She felt like she was losing herself being under this control mechanism, but she was about to break all that, break free by telling the truth about everything, even if it cost her her reputation. She didn't care. She just wanted to be free of it all, the whole thing, and then start her life all over again. She wasn't trying to hurt anybody, but she just wanted to be free of it. You know, and I feel like when this popped out, I was like, well, reconsider what? Well, I feel like she was saying something like somebody was trying to convince her not to do what she was going to do or not to do these things, what she wanted to do. They was trying to convince her not to do it or not to talk because that's, you know, you see that woman carrying a sword and see how she's enlightened. Her third eye was open. She had an epiphany. But somebody was trying to tell her to put her sword down, like, don't do it. Don't do this or something like that. And I already told you about the helpful people. See all them angels? And she's sitting right there. Look. There's a baby in that person's hands. And there's a sword right there too. Some truth was getting ready to go down. There was some truth. And see this person here with a book. There was a lot of things going on. See that person there with a book. There was somebody that was doing something with a book. And I think a lot of people know this, but they're trying to like not say much about it. Because I've heard about somebody breaking in her home and taking her laptops like the same day she died. And they must have got this information about what she was going to do. But somebody let this other person know, whoever came into her home. They told them and they went in there and they got her stuff and they destroyed it. How come nobody's talking about, you know, that part? How come nobody's saying anything about this break-in and, you know, what did they take? What is it that they took? Well, they said it was 2 laptops. Well, what's going on with that? Nobody's trying to investigate why did they break in there to take these laptops. It has something to do with what she was writing down. She was doing some kind of journaling or something like that. And whatever it was something about the truth, because you see these angels are holding the swords of truth. It was going to be, it was going to wake a lot of people up. You see that trumpet right there? That trumpet is like, judgment. It was going to cause some harsh judgment upon somebody if this was revealed. The truth, she was ready to reveal the truth no matter what. Has something to do with a baby too, because they're sitting there holding a baby. A child, children, because these are children here. There's some children here. This person's dressed in red and green. Y'all can look that stuff up. You know what all that type of stuff, you know what it means. But, she's definitely has helpful people around her. Whatever this is she started, it's going to come out because of this here. Look, they're letting her know. But she had to go to that light so she can be... I had to tell her to go to the light. So she can actually see what these angels and everything were going to talk to her and let her know that everything's going to be all right with her children. What she was doing with writing something or whatever she was doing with this, that looks like a book, which they were talking about a book for journalism, something like that. And these swords is about the truth. They all got all this stuff where she's going at, and they're going to sound it off. They're going to really, it's going to really touch their heart, whoever told on her about what she was doing. It's going to be known to the world anyway. That's why I had to tell her to go to the light, because these people are going to help her still bring on what she wanted to happen, what she was planning on doing. So if anybody's out there listening and know about this, or if you're a part of this, it's going to be told anyway. So what you did was in vain. What you did, whoever did this or told on her or whatever, you might be the one that have to come forth, and then your life is going to have to be sacrificed as well. Know that. I think whoever it is, this. You already know. Because you didn't, you did something that caused an untimely death for somebody. And they had high hopes, and whoever it was out there really, shattered that abundance for this person, for Kim. She says call her Kimberly. Okay, Kimberly. Whatever happened here, when it was told to whoever this person was that found out about it, there was some back and forth about the situation, because the compromise card came back and forth, and she was telling me that she refused. This person didn't want her to go through with whatever she was going to do, and she refused to compromise with them. She wasn't going to compromise. She was like, no, I'm doing this. I already started this. That's it. And I heard her say something about how you know what I'm doing. Like that. How do you know what I'm doing? How you know my plans? That's when she had a clue somebody betrayed her that she talked to about it. It may have been one or two people. I don't know why I'm picking up two. Possibly. Could have been a family member, and another could have just been a friend, a long friend. And I don't know why I'm picking up somebody from afar, from a distance. Yeah. She refused to compromise with somebody that confronted her regarding this situation. That's why it's in reverse. She refused to compromise. She had her mind made up. There was a back and forth. I'm telling you, or it could have been an argument or just a disagreement about what she wanted to do with her life. It was like she was tired of people trying to tell her what to do or being under control of someone or some things or some people. But you see that sword there? She's determined, like, I'm reconsider what? No, compromise what? The truth? Because that person has the sword of truth in their hands. And they got the third eye. They know. Something. She wasn't going to somebody wanted her to reconsider something or think about not doing what she was going to do. And that's when this card popped up too. You know, she was like, that's when I seen that light bulb when she was when this card popped out. I closed my eyes and that's when I seen that it was like a little teeny beady little flashing light, like a star. It looked like a star to me. And I told her to go to it. I said, that's when you're going to discover that everything's going to be okay. You don't need to be in limbo. Not saying she wasn't okay. But she knew it wasn't her time. It wasn't the right time for her. Everybody got a certain time to go, but this was something that was construed. What do you mean? You know, like planned. And she told me something about, like, you really don't know, but like, I've been gone for a while. Like the day and the time or whatever you heard about this information, she was telling me that she was gone before then. She was gone before then. And it made sense when she said that because, you know, Spirit speaks in blocks and stuff like that. But she knows who to go to, who has intuition to read between the lines. So when she said that, I went back to thinking about why did they say she was 27? Why they said she was 27 now that she told me she was gone before they released that stuff out, and that she died on this day and that day. That's why I kept saying 27 instead of her real age of 26, because they actually they planned all this stuff out ahead of time, because she wouldn't reconsider after somebody came and talked to her about something. She was like, no, I'm going to do it, whatever it is that she was going to do, and somebody else didn't want her to do it. So they started planning stuff out. They planned it all out. And she was out, and she told me she was gone way before what they presented to you in the news. That's why you can't believe everything the news is big liars. These elites, these high paid people that own just about everything there is, they got puppets that has to tell them what to do, or they don't get paid. They won't get paid, so they got to go along with the propaganda. So that led me to say, why, no wonder it said 27 on there, because they already had this stuff printed out. They wasn't going to retract all that, because that's a lot of money if they retracted all that and just put a different, her right age down there. So they just left it as is and said, let's see how stupid people going to be. They think people stupid anyway. They really do, because, and there is a lot of stupid people out here that believe anything you tell them, instead of doing their own or using their own intuition, because we all had that. If you look at that video I made just not too long ago, the last video I made, we are everything. We are all things. And yes, you're going to hear something, but you have to put a certain amount, your own common sense, that's your intuition, into it. So they wasn't going to retract it. They felt like, they can get by with that. And they did it. They kind of did it with people. But there's a lot that are wondering, why is it saying 27 when she was 26? Because they printed all this stuff out before they let it out. And they planned on doing it when she turned 27. They planned on doing it when she reached the age of 27. That's what they planned on doing. But it happened faster because they figured they could talk her out of it. But they couldn't. So they had to rush the process. Okay? Does that make sense to some of y'all? They had to rush the process. You're going to know, because you better look for a sign from, I'm telling, like I said, if y'all look at that video, the last video I made on my channel, look for a sign. Look for the sign. That was one of the signs that she was trying, that's one of the signs that Spirit's trying to give everybody. Look, why they got 27, know darn well she 26. You don't change nobody's age. You don't get nobody's age mixed up. They know how old she was. Because she was gone before that time. She was gone before they said she was gone. She was gone already. I'm hearing some kind of vegetable state, but they know she was gone. They know there wasn't no coming back. They was going to finish her off, but they didn't expect for it to be sooner. See, that's how they fuck up. Their little mess ups comes up, and you just have to look for the signs of it. You can't believe everything you hear is what she's saying. And you have to look for the signs. And that was a big ass sign for everybody to know that this was pre-planned. Don't nobody mess. And they wasn't going to retract all that shit because they had it all written up in the papers and everything when they was going to drop it out in the paper and all that kind of stuff. Check the dates. Check the signs. Look for more signs. Because they're right there, the light, they're holding it right there in front of you so you can see it. There's nothing hidden. It's just some people refuse to see it. And they want to believe what everybody else is saying instead of going on along with their intuition and seeing through the signs. Romance. Read the signs. And romance is here because it was a lover. It was somebody she loved or once loved. Because I'm going to show you another way too that she showed me to read these as well. But it was a lover. Somebody she had, a romantic relationship with, possibly kids with. Because look, there's two women there and they're twins. Read between the lines, y'all. Look for the signs, y'all. There's the two twins right there. Okay? And these two twins are something. They're holding that. That medical staff thing that they have for medical? See that? It's like energy going through that. There's the quarter moon. These two twin girls, these twins, I feel like that's somebody she had two, twins by. Looks like they're in the womb. This reminds me of a womb. A womb. And there's the light right there telling you it's through some type of romantic partner. And this fell out. There's going to be a peaceful resolution. It's going to be peace come out of here. Her twins are going to be fine. The girls are going to be fine. See that rainbow they're holding? The rainbow is what? Promises. So there's going to be a peaceful resolution when the whole thing comes out. It's going to bring on peace. Cities to cities. I'm looking at Let me do this right. I'm looking at these as being like little cities or something like that. Like a bunch of cities. Here's the light shining here. The brightness, the light, the truth shining through. There's the rainbow right here. There's going to be peace. Look, somebody's heart being set free. It's going to set a lot of people free. The truth will set you free. And it's going to be peaceful. It's going to be a peaceful resolution. You're going to see it. Keep your eyes open, y'all. Because, see again, there's another rainbow in here. Look at that. Promises. You best believe. Y'all best believe another, look, opening of the heart, spirit. The Most High, who's on, going to set this thing on fire, like really like open up everything, because there's no need to worry. You see that? I hope this comes in clear. There ain't no need to worry, because this thing it's going to be a peaceful resolution when it's all said and done. Ask your angels. If y'all don't believe, you need to start believing in angels and your ancestryhood and spirit. You need to ask that this is the truth of what she's saying. You don't believe them? Ask your own angel. Ask them yourself. And they're going to show it to you. Look, they say, ask and you shall be shown. And there it is, the revelation. Showing it. Showing it. Keep telling you we're in a spiritual war a spiritual war here. Ain't nothing to be afraid of if you know the real deal, but it is going to be scary if you don't know. Recovery. Her herself didn't recover from this because it is in the reverse. That's how it fell out. So she didn't recover from whatever it is that was done to her. She did not recover from that. We all know that. But trust and believe. The truth is going to come out, y'all. Like I said, if y'all go back and read that video, see that video that I done, the last one is on my channel. You'll understand this stuff right here, what I'm saying. Trust and believe. Just because she didn't make it and she was taken out of here before her time, you better believe she got people working on her behalf. And whatever she started, it will come back. It will come out. Her death wasn't in vain, because they shouldn't have took her life beforehand. And it was from a lover that she had 2 twins by. There was some bickering, something going on back and forth. And she refused to compromise with this person. This person's got like a lot of, or think they some kind of godly type person. Like everybody got to do what they say do, or else the sword comes down. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I ain't naming no names. You don't need to name names when spirit is involved. You should know intuitively. You should know intuitively. You best believe there's peace coming out of this. It is. It is. She's still connected to her twins. She might be talking to them intuitively, or coming to them in their dreams to help them to see. We got some angel seeds out here Some of these little kids that's coming up here now, they know a lot. They can hear a lot. They know they're connected with spirit. And I feel like she's going to spiritually lead them to where they need to go, to safety. So there's no need to worry about that. Because for sure, whatever she started, ask your angels. They'll tell you. She said, ask your angels. They're going to tell you. You know, you got to believe, even though she didn't recover from this situation, it's still going to come out. So ain't no need to worry. It's coming out. Whatever it is she started is coming out. Trust and believe. It's going to come out, y'all. It's going to come out. She told me this loud and clear about her death. Y'all think she died on that, whatever they told you? No, she was gone before then. She was gone way before then. That's what this was all about. Wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. It was pre-planned out, but something happened to where it ended earlier than what they thought it was. Because they had it planned out for her being 27 years old to be gone instead of 26. But they wasn't going to like I said, they was not going to, it would have cost them too much to go through that whole story. And just for a number, it would have cost them too much to retract that. So they just took a chance and went on and just put it out there. She's gonna be close to that age anyway, so that ain't gonna do nothing. But you better get a clue. Yes, it is. That was the main thing. That was the main thing. You know, she refused to compromise with somebody who thought they was just like Lord and Savior and God, and had the right to dictate her what she wanted to do and how she wanted to do it. She refused to compromise. She probably in the past used to compromise with this person, kept her mouth shut a lot, a whole lot, and this broke this person's ego for her to refuse something that she never refused from before. You get it? You dig? But you best believe, Lord have mercy, I'm telling y'all, you can come back to this video maybe a year or something from now, that this, whatever she started, the angels are going to make sure that it comes out. Her spirit guides, everything is going to come out. It's inevitable. So you got to look for them signs. Look for the signs. Use your intuition on this situation. Because somebody think they got away with something and they didn't. They think they did, but they didn't. They really messed up on this one. Just like they think they got away with Prince's murder, but they didn't. All that's going to come out too. You know, they're up there like telling you, these angel guides, spirit guides, and the ancestors are they got something cooked up for these people. Like they going to be the ones surprised because they think they've been getting away with this stuff for too long. And you know, all it is they're setting themselves up for destruction. Like I said in a video that I've done, I'm not going to even go no further than this. But she talked to me and told me everything I needed to know and pulled the cards that I needed to know. I need to look at this one. Just wait and see. Yup. Y'all, just wait and see. Just wait. You see that sword of truth up there? Just wait. Just wait. Trust and believe that this was not done in vain. Whatever was started is going to be finished. Nobody could put a stop to it. Yeah, they put a stop to her life. That was untimely. You know, and it definitely messed up her abundance and, you know, stopped her, you know, from seeing her children grow and everything, all because of some high somebody who think they in control of everything and everybody. But trust and believe. Look at that sword of victory. You just wait and see. You just wait and see. That sword is up now. It's they all in purple too. Royalty. Justice is going to prevail. The truth is going to come out. And what she said to me, I ain't taking credit for it. I'm saying exactly the words she told me. So it's going to be her truth, not mine. But she used me to tell it. And a few others. Not all. Just a few. Just a few. I did not just say this. Listen to your intuition. I just said it. I don't know what made me reach on. I can't. My eyes are so damn bad. I mean, and it's kind of dark in here now because, we've had some snowy days and stuff like that. And it's a little dark. I just said, listen to your intuition, you guys. And you know what? Just wait and see what happens. Wait and see. All you got to do is listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut feeling. Well, I got to go, you guys. I got a reading to do. And if I come up with anything else, I'll let you know. But this is it, okay? Take care, you guys. I love you. Bye.